Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So my dear Geminis, let's have a look see. If you are celebrating this week, a happy damn birthday to you. Remember, fill your actual solar return, so the day of your birthday, fill it with a little bit of everything that you want this entire next 12-month period to have in it for you. All right, so this week your key to the week is the Emperor card. So there's a couple of things that came to me while I was looking at this. The first one is, this week I feel like those of you that are single, this is the week where you guys finally go for it. You know, whoever that person is that's kind of been on the radar and you've been umming and ahhing and kind of yes and no, this looks like this week you're actually going in for it. For those of you that are partnered but maybe not necessarily anything more, it looks like you could be deciding to get engaged. Maybe if you're engaged, this is you setting the date for the wedding. Now, for all of you in some way, shape or form, the Emperor is basically, it's giving you this energy to stand up for yourself and also to stand up for what it is that you truly believe in. Remember, Venus is currently in your sign. And the Emperor is very often, it's a person in power, a person of authority, somebody that could work with you, somebody that can work against you or for you. This is somebody, you know, for a lot of you, it looks like you're aligning yourself with either a powerful person or possibly even a person in authority or maybe an institution. So this looks really nice. For your actions and your options, you have the 9 of Cups. If you, and I know a lot of you have had, you know, some issues recently, but if you have had any sort of issues to do with finances, issues to do with money, maybe even issues to do with self-esteem, this week all of that is going away. This is the week where you're going to finally start to see some light at the end of the tunnel. You've got the 9 of Cups in your actions, right? And for a lot of this is about you saying, right, okay, what is it going to take for me to heal this situation? This is about you being really proactive rather than you know, not that you do, but this is about you kind of saying, you know what, okay, so it's been a bit crap up until now, what can I do about it? This is about you taking your power back into your own hands and saying, right, okay, well, I'm going to make this journey better for myself. And a big part of this as well, your 9 of Cups is about the wish fulfillment. So if there is a collaboration on hand for you, if there's a chance for you to work with someone, to work with a company or alongside a company or an institution of some sort, absolutely go for it, especially with your 9 of Cups, because it speaks really, really well for you. For your communications and conversations, you've got, look at this, right? You've got the Emperor again, or the horned one in this. And look at that right underneath. So you've got a double hit of this Emperor energy. This is the right time to align yourself with powerful people. This is the right time to align yourself, and Venus retrograde, right? So somebody that comes back into the picture, you know, this could be somebody that you used to work with. It could be somebody that you used to date. It could be somebody that is, you know, somebody that you worked alongside. Whoever it is that's coming back into your life over the course of this week when I'm reading, you know, when I'm recording this, and the week that I'm reading for, this is a good time for you to collaborate, the right connections, and they will very likely be people that are coming back into the fold, not people that you know, not brand new people, but people that are coming back into your life in some respect. This Emperor card as well, it makes you very clear in your communications. It's kind of like, you know, a lot of people say that sometimes Gemini is a little bit ambiguous, or can sometimes be a bit of a duality. And, you know, let's face facts. Every sign has a drawback. Every sign has challenges, right? But this week you're very direct. You're very upfront. And it's kind of like, I hear a lot of you saying, this is what I can do. This is what I'm prepared to do. This is how I'm moving forward. And that's all of the stuff that I can offer. And it's kind of like you're just being very clear, very direct, and very open about what you can do, about what you can't do. And if anything, everything, it only serves to make everything better for you in the long run. For your money and materials, you've got the King of Cups. That's some good news, right? This week, use your smarts, use your creative intelligence. This is a week for you to really think long and hard. Not even think long and hard. This is a week for you to put your best foot forward and to utilize all of your skills, right? If somebody says to you, can you do this? Say to them, you know what? Yes, I can do that. But also on top of that, I'm skilled in A, B, C, and D as well. This is a week to really sell yourself, all of the best attributes that you have, all of the smarts, all of the knowledge, the experience, the expertise. This is the week for you to put that stuff forward. And look at that. I mean, this King of Cups is all about opulence, all about the good stuff of life, right? So I like this. For your home life looks lovely. In fact, I actually feel like this is going to be one of the really nice weeks of the year for you, Gemini, so far anyway, from what I've seen. For those of you that are and then for your health, like your specific health, your King of Cups talks about the reproductive system. So I would just be aware of that this week. So how are you using your sexual energy? Are you using it at all? Or is it just sitting there pent up and, like a cat, you're kind of scratching, you're scratching at the table or the sofa leg. Just something for you to think about when it comes to your physical health and your physical outlook. But yeah, this is great. Also, your King of Cups would be a water sign male. So the Emperor would be the person themselves. Who this person is could very well be a water sign. This might be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Because the horned one represents Aries and Aries is ruled by Mars, in ancient astrology, Scorpio was ruled by Mars as well. So it may very well be that this person's a Scorpio, but it could also be as well that this is a water sign person. But whoever this is, there's someone coming back into the fold this week that is either for your personal life or your professional life is going to be very good for you. So look out for them. For your love and relations, you have the Six of Swords. So for those of you that are partnered, if you've had a difficult time of it, your commitment is turning a corner, especially those of you that are married. If you've had challenges, if you've had any of that sort of stuff, this week you are moving to easier times of it. It does look like a lot of you are either planning some sort of travel or it's coming up for you. Now, we've seen this, that, things are slowly now starting to move and starting to work and starting to open up again. It was really nice to see that prediction come true. Not to boast, but it was nice to see. Yeah, so this week you could be planning that. For those of you that are single, it does look like if you are traveling or planning to travel, it looks like that journey itself is very likely to introduce you to somebody. So you might not necessarily be traveling this week, but the trip that you are planning to take could very well bring somebody into your life that ends up meaning a lot to you and staying for a while to come. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.